In spite of their name, jellyfish are not aquatic creatures. And welcome to Z. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. The majority live in the ocean, although some do as well. The term jellyfish is frequently used to refer to numerous groups of gelatinous end floaters, including siphonophores and comb jellies. The real jellyfish of the Scyphozoa class and the box jellyfish in this the Cubozoa class. Scyphozoa contains 200 species, while Cubozoa has 20 species. Every ocean in the world has jellyfish, from the shallow waters to the deep ocean. They are largely water. They lack a heart, brain, blood, and bones. A jellyfish's basic neurological system, known as the nerve net, enables it to smell, sense light, and move, and react to other stimuli. They range in size from less than an inch, irukandji, to more than 6 feet, 1.8 meters. Mane of a lion. The top of their body is referred to as a bell. While box jellyfish have 4 distinct sides, true jellyfish are umbrella or saucer-shaped. Within their bell, jellyfish bodies consist of 2 tissue layers divided by a connective tissue that resembles jelly. The mesoglea is a tissue. The inner layer is known as the gastrodermis. While the outer layer is known as the epidermis. Tentacles, oral arms, or both are features of true jellyfish. Slender tentacles protrude from the edge of their bell. There are long and short tentacles. They have stinging cells that help them catch prey. Usually, the tentacles are straight and unbranched. They are frequently very extensible. Tentacles are thinner than oral arms. They encircle the jellyfish's main opening. Oral arms can be small, bushy, branching, or lengthy. Stinging cells may also be present in the oral arms. In fact, depending on the species, even the bell of a jellyfish may be toxic. Sting. The box jellyfish lacks oral arms. The 4 corners of their body are always covered with 1 or more stinging tentacles. Bell. Cnidocytes are the stinging cells of jellyfish. The nematocyst, a component of each stinging cell, is present. There is a barbed, coiling thread inside the nematocyst. The thread detonates when activated, shooting outward and piercing the victim's skin to release venom. Humans are typically stung by jellyfish in tropical waters. Jellyfish stings can be fatal or extremely benign. The sea wasp, Chironex, is a box jellyfish that is the most venomous marine animal in the world. Fleckery. Many jellyfish species, though, are safe for people to consume. The type of jellyfish, its penetrating organ, and its size all affect how painful a jellyfish sting is. The thickness of the victim's skin, the nematocyst's strength, and the sensitivity of victim of the poison. Jellyfish lack any unique breathing apparatus. They instead take in oxygen via diffusion. The majority of jellyfish move by pumping their bell. Since they depend on the current to move, true jellyfish have little control over how they move. They with you. Box jellyfish can move more fast and with greater control. Not all jellyfish are constant swimmers. The upside-down jellyfish, for instance, favors to linger on the bottoms of shallow waters with its oral arms up and bell side down. A jellyfish's straightforward digestive cavity serves as both its stomach and intestine, with for both food and rubbish, there is one opening. Jellyfish have numerous ways to eat. The majority of them use their venomous tentacles to snag fish, crustaceans, or plankton. Large prey, like fish, is typically caught by jellyfish with heavier tentacles than those with thin tentacles. Tiny plankton is typically caught by tentacles. Some species coat their oral arms in a fluid that traps plankton. The photosynthetic activity of parasitic algae called zooxanthellae is what the upside-down jellyfish depends on. The tissues of. Depending on the sort of food they are fed, some jellyfish, like the moon jellyfish, can change color. They consume. Some jellyfish catabolize their own tissues in response to famine, causing them to shrivel. Typically, the jellyfish life cycle takes two types: the connected polyp form and the free-swimming medusa form. They can now reproduce both sexually and asexually because to this. The majority of the time, polyps resemble tubes with stinging tentacles protruding like sea anemones. Usually, polyps are quite little. Males and females are segregated in adult medusae. Males release sperm into the water, while females make eggs. The hatched larvae from the fertilized eggs eventually settle and develop into connected polyps. A few months or years may pass during the polyp stage. Polyps prey on minute aquatic organisms with the help of their tentacles. The polyps budding off small jellyfish larvae is how they reproduce asexually. Ephora refers to a jellyfish larva. Eventually, the ephora matures into an adult medusa. The translucent bell of jellyfish frequently reveals the reproductive gonads. A polyp or ephora stage is not present in some species, such as the helmet jellyfish. Eggs laid by the adults give rise to the bell-shaped adults as soon as they hatch. Adult jellyfish typically only live for a year or less, though this might vary by species. Turritopsis dornii, a kind of immortal jellyfish, is even capable of aging. When under hardship, backward. True jellyfish can only detect the presence of light, however box jellyfish can also detect reasonably mature eyes on each of the four sides of their bell. There are clusters of eyes that enable them to see. Particular light sources, a crucial part in the ocean's nutrition cycle, is played by jellyfish. Jellyfish are consumed by animals like sea turtles, spiny dogfish, chum salmon, and ocean sunfish. Fishing removes jelly predators, and pollution increases the amount of nutrients that jellies can absorb. Some varieties of jellyfish are finding it simpler to develop and thrive as they flow into the ocean. Jellyfish blooms, which are essentially large concentrated swarms of jellyfish, can be problematic. The blooming process is a common feature of many jellyfish species. However, some blooms are now spanning wider areas and lingering longer than usual. Massive increases in jellyfish populations can interrupt fisheries and make swimming unpleasant. By clogging nets or contaminating the machinery of power stations that use seawater as a cooling agent. They may be washed ashore in large numbers by powerful storms, where they will quickly dry out and perish. Even a dead jellyfish that is laying on the sand might still sting you painfully. Jellyfish can be eaten cooked or raw and are very nutrient dense. Typically, just the swimming bill is processed, while some species additionally use the oral arms. Species. They are frequent. China, Korea, and Japan, Rhopalima esculentum. Click the subscribe button for more information about marine life.